Hello everybody and welcome back to the Digital Couch, my personal throne for the kingdom of Gardariki. And today we are continuing toward the achievement of uniting all of the Empire of Rus under one name. And for now, we are still our first character at a ripe old 49 years old, our King Rurik Troublemaker as he's been called. He's a gregarious, ambitious, and just fellow who's rather brave, good on the battlefield in all ways, and a renowned Viking. And also known as flexible leader. He's quite good at what he does. And while those he once conquered who kicked him out then begged him back to return, he figured that he could save all of Russia from themselves if just they would have fallen under his heel. While he's brave and gregarious, he's still Viking at heart, an Astaru man who wants to bring the nation together under Vikingdom and his gods. It's not that it was something that he's doing for the betterment of the people, really. It's just once you fall under his rule, he seems to be a relatively nice guy on the outside. That being said, we've got a lot of decisions to still go through, and it's been a while since I've played, maybe about a week or so since I picked up from the last episode. Again, puppies are wild. I also had a birthday of my own. I'm a whopping 36. It's so fun. And yeah, now we're here. So let's see. We can grant vassals to the rightful liege. I guess we could transfer Sender, this vassal, who's a vassal and a champion, would go to this man who's a spineless villain. And he has enough. I don't need him to have another. He can suck it. I don't care. Who else can we send over that apparently needs to be sent over? This guy. High Chieftain, so a king, because I am also... No, I'm king. He's a High Chieftain. And again, he has a bunch of lands already. Was that the same one? Let's make sure it's not the same one. It's the same guy, it looks like. It's different vassals. So, as far as I'm concerned, that complaint no longer holds any, or no power over me. Get out of here. We have some low county control, which does not surprise me. We can look at that on a different thing. And we could gain some prestige and hold yet another kingdom. I think I learned the hard way that last time that no matter what, if I die, kingdoms are going to be named either way. So I'm going to go ahead and just create a kingdom to gain even more prestige. And we could probably create yet another one here because we have the money to go ahead and do that. And we have too many duchies now. So let's get rid of the Duchy of Obrasan. All right, we make good money. Why don't we fill our court out a little bit? We've got a court physician who's very good at his job. An antiquarian would be nice, but we don't have anybody good at that. A food taster? My woman? Yeah, well, you know, why not? She's a forgiving and she's paranoid and callous. Indifferent than most. I don't know if I want to put my heir or champion, so nah. Master of the horse, we have a few that are very, very good for it. Is there anybody that's excellent that could just use a bump? Yeah, let's go ahead and give it to you, my man. Welcome. You are now the horse master. A tutor. Which allows us to have our children learn languages. It's nice enough. Food taster. All right, I'm gonna make my woman a food taster, just in case somebody wants to murder me. Let's hope she doesn't join in. Let's see. Next, Master of the Hunt. Yeah, Martial, Vassal, and Champion is our most excellent one, but this guy, who's also Master of the Horse, which I don't know if I want to do that. Here, we can give it to somebody who's just kind of good. I'm okay with it for the just opinion bump. This man, who is a known criminal, kind of owes me. He's a witch, which is fine. I'm gonna make him my bodyguard. This might be a terrible idea, but at least having a bodyguard will be nice. Personal champion. My bodyguard and champion. He can be my personal champion. I don't know if he can be both. Looks like he might be able to be. A seneschal. Affects very, control growth. Yeah, having a better growth is good. Your player heir. Sure, I'll give him that. He's average. He's not great at it. We have nobody good for executioner or court artificer. So yeah, we lost about a gold total a month filling out our court, which should bring very, very, very nice bonuses. Now, the goal, if we look at our empire map, we're looking for Russia. And if we look at where we're at now, this is kind of where we're going. So we can either start moving north or south. The real concern is who has allies and who doesn't. And as long as the allies themselves are non-existent or weak, we can move in. And Vologda looks like it's going to be kind of our first hit. They've been raided or currently being raided by their neighbors, which is good for us. And we can kind of ignore, I think, the south for the most part. I don't know what this is. Kongat of Khazaria. I feel like if we could, we're pretty, like we can hold our own against him, which is good. Having a strong army is nice. Can he be murdered? He's a decent shot at it, but I'm more interested in just kind of keeping him alone, and maybe we can do an alliance. I don't want to. He's an empire, so he just wants me to swear fealty, which is annoying. All right, we could go to war with this person relatively easily. Let's look. We just want the county. No, we need the whole duchy, huh? Ooh, no, we need the whole thing. My level of fame isn't high enough yet for another one of those. Minsk is yet another. Their ally is real rough. But that's why, because we just stomped all over them. All right, so north. It has to be north, it looks like, which is, I'm fine with that. Do we have any military spots up here? Let's go ahead and set up a rallying point nearby. And Vologda, with no allies, is going to be dragged into war. We'll go maybe just for a county. We have a chieftain that has some claims. Oh, we just go for the whole ass duchy, dude. And in that, we could try and just take these guys. I'm not really super worried about a 1,000-man army. And then there's these guys too. So actually, let's just march up through. We cannot. All right, well, them first then. Chuda, your allies are real pathetic. And your allies are who? Chieftain Karo of Vyangi? Oh, he's there. This man belongs to me. He's my vassal. There's no way he's gonna come to your aid. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get my own vassal to rise against me. Sorry. For a minute, I'm just like, wait, he has an ally, but it's my guy. But they have that kind of autonomy, so that makes sense. Vassal commander and champion, you move to the capital. We've got a 2,000-man army being led by me personally, which is always a danger, but I really feel like my guy would be on the battlefield. So let's merge these two armies together, and we'll march them outward. Okay, in the middle of the war, it seems some rabble-rousers have decided that they don't like me and have started coming together. And it's High Chieftain. This is the guy who was allied to the other guy. Man, what do you want me to do? You want independence? Excuse me? You're a criminal. You're a criminal. And unfortunately, we don't deal highly with these kinds of people. You have the law disparate tribes. Do I need to crack this up one? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and... I know we wanted to get to exalted among men, but in order to keep peace in the realm, I'm gonna go ahead and do that and imprison this man. He won't accept it. He'll probably raise up against me. It's an act of tyranny. He can be legally imprisoned. Oh, he's already been punished. Well, now I can imprison people no matter what, so that's fine. This man still needs to stop. And he doesn't like me very much because I just cranked up the law. It's his own fault, so he has nobody but to thank but himself. And I could accuse him of violating sumptuary law. Let me see what my character is stats-wise. 15 versus 9. Accused of violating sumptuary law. Gains me stress. I just gained prestige from yelling at him a bunch, but I'm too stressed out for that right now. All right, we'll let the war go. I don't think he's gonna accumulate enough power. Enemy ally joins war. Oh, he did. His son just rose against me. Interesting. Well, you better run, boy, because we are on our goddamn way. We'll go ahead and split our army. And they're moving in this way. I'm going to try and catch them. We have a way better leader, and I just think in general better troops. Join him as an enemy. See what happens. My glory is now widely known. I am now exalted among men. And these guys are trying to siege down my own place. This war was quick and easy. And my own king knew he had to do it. So let's go ahead and split off. And honestly, we're just going to start raiding the area. Money and power. Are you running? Oh, you wouldn't be running for your life, would you? A scheme at court. My spy masters come with great news. While we do not know who, someone is plotting to kill my concubine, Peroi, who's my food taster, which is interesting, and somebody I had a daughter with. So they have two relationships. I imagine the rival, who is my heir and seneschal, might be trying to take her out. And I wonder why they became rivals. What caused the two of them, my son and my woman, to become rivals? My boy's a bold ravener, arrogant, greedy, stubborn, and she's a villain. They might just not see eye to eye on things, and my son maybe wants better for me. That's what I choose to believe in the moment. Jormsviking has been called by Jarl Goodfair Haraldsson. Right, don't we get shit if they end up doing... I forgot we formed the Holy Order. They're already hired out. So they cost 106, but somebody else has grabbed them. All right, neat. I don't know if I get anything from that. I just think I get to take them for free, actually. Let's see. Do we have a better spy master that likes me better? Because you don't like me. And my vassal over here, who's been plotting against me, maybe assigning him will do him some good. Look, man, I'm willing to play nice and give you some the benefits of counsel if you just want to drop the faction. You know what I mean? I'm being raided. How nice. We're going to win this fight relatively easily. And we'll just go ahead and keep on sieging down. Ooh, he's coming over here. We're going to have to swing out and meet them halfway because there's going to be a fight that I'm not sure. Oh, no, they're not going to be able to... They're not going to be fighting. They retreated as far as they possibly could. Where you gonna go, boy? Another faction is being created against me. Let's actually take a look at these factions. This guy who is my... Come on, man. You're my guy. I made you my... I could convert... Attempt to convert High Chieftain Neozan of the Ways of Freya. Oh, it's Freya. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that makes sense in lore, but I didn't expect it. We got defeated somewhere? Oh, there's somebody up there. All right, well, we'll make our way back up there. And we got a new martial perk, which allows us to grab more knights, which we do not have enough of. We got a couple of guests. We might as well throw them some cash to jump on the battlefield. And we can always call for more knights later. Oh! We must have caught one of them. Bye-bye. Get out of here. We'll worry about the domains here in a minute. Yeah, we just want to finish this war first. Okay. We'll go ahead and disband our army and do our post-war look around to see what we got in terms of people that are worth it for cash. I don't think you're worth it for cash. $1? You're worth $1? Though, you've got Midas touched, but I think we don't need that in court right now. I think we actually have a Midas touched. Okay, we got to get rid of a lot of land. So let's go and zoom in, and I'll take care of this and see you on the other side of it. Okay, we've got a bunch of new vassals now who are very happy to have land, as I am glad to have them have land. We can get an alliance with this guy, who is my son, vassal and heir, so we'll just ally our own boy. Bunch of wars can still be declared. But before we do any of that, I think we have some decisions to make. I'd like to raise a runestone. 50 bucks, we gain a bunch of stuff. We'll go ahead and do that. Perhaps my vanquished foe, Velasi, will victories of some conquest. Vologda. Voldi, let's do Vologda for that one. And look, we can found the capital of the Rus. Enterprising Norse flow out of the Scandinavia and through the rich rivers of the fierce Slavs to the east. Though countless settlements and minor realms vie for power, Slavic and Norse alike, only one can truly represent the unification of the two people. We will gain 350 fame, Chieftain of Novgorod. The development level in Chieftain Novgorod will change by +5. Gain a growing capital for 20 years, gains Varangian capital for 100 years, which is awesome. We're an independent ruler. We knocked out everything. It's going to cost us a little bit, but not that much. Bye-bye. From the Volga to the Dnieper and beyond, Varangians ply the rivers and byways of the land of the East Slavs. We raid, we conquer, we intermix with the locals. When we feel the need, we found new settlements or take them by force. Till today, these minor hubs have all competed to attract adventurers and warlords seeking to attain true primacy over the rest of the Rus. No more. By my mighty deeds and fierce reputation, I shall attract Norse and Slav alike, building a capital worthy of Gadarik. Kingdom of Gadarik, kingdom title is what we have, obviously, and we gain a bunch of stuff. And now, yeah, we've got a new capital and a bunch of like bonuses for it, bonuses for ourselves. We inch closer toward living legend. And if we look at our decisions, we need to form the Empire of Rus, and we need a lot of stuff we don't have right now, but we have what we need in terms of a title. We need now 120 or all of these, three more kingdom titles, and our realm size is 80 or more. And I do not think I can create a new kingdom title right now. However, we are still young, only 50, started this episode at 49, and we absolutely need to keep on pushing forward for war. And so, to unite the Rus, that's what we're gonna do. Is this part of the Empire title? It is not. We'll ignore your lands over here. Actually, we need a chunk of this land over here, but I wonder if we hold 80 areas, if we can kind of ignore it. We can also kind of scoop up the sidelines over here. So we can also invade kingdoms now, but I think we're going to keep moving north here to people who have absolutely 0 allies for some bizarre reason, and even less troops. These guys will leave alone. And I think these guys will leave alone for now. I think we'll just kind of... we could probably take them, honestly. Let's do it. Does it just one county? No. Oh, we bumped up to Paragon of Virtue. My son is allied. He accepted my alliance, thankfully. Thank you, my son. I appreciate it. 1,000 men this way. Another almost 2,000 that way with me at the lead. And honestly, I'll send these guys with them. Honestly, should be a pretty fast war, all things considered. Let's see if we can catch these guys and just beat them down. Let's let them go that way. Yep. Bye-bye. Caught them. And they're going to siege over there, which is actually pretty great for us because we can leave our king-led army pretty much alone and safe and let them kind of just sit up here while we crush what we need to crush. We'll see what these guys do. They're probably just going to sit there. Yeah, there's the fight. Another easy, very quick victory. The Battle of Popporazil. We lost 178 men, surprisingly, actually. Oh, we caught, I'm assuming, the daughter. Yeah, the daughter. Nice and quick. Sorry, I'll keep your daughter alive if she's worth it to you. Don't you stress about it. In fact, we'll take a look right now Oh, maybe maybe winning the war shot her off that way. Well, off you go to the gods. Goodbye. Oh, we caught him. You know what? Let's kill him. Who says I'm ready to end this war? First, we'll kind of like pry as much money from you as we possibly can, and then I'm just gonna kill you. Unless you're worth a ton. Nah, 47? Time to go. The war is over when I say it's over. Don't need some angry old leader coming back later on after coming around to seek vengeance on lands that don't rightfully belong to him. We'll go ahead and disband this army. Actually, we'll wait. We'll kill you off. Now you're the one in charge? Perfect. You're not worth like any stress. We'll enforce our demands. Sorry you had to see your family slaughtered before you, such is the way of the Viking world. I promise our gods will look poorly upon them and they will rot in the underworld. Okay, disband all of our armies now that war is over. And we just need to get rid of one small little county. So, a 13-year-old? That's all we really have is like a bunch of children? Who are you? I guess you're getting the title. Congrats. We do child rulers here in this country. How are we looking over at Minx? Can't quite declare war yet, so let's take a hot second and let our armies kind of replenish. We can create 2 new ones. I want another set of Huskarls for sure. And we've got what? Bondi? Are Huskarls ranged? They counter these types. We have very little range, so let's go ahead and get some Vigmen in there. We'll let those armies kind of come back. In this time of peace, actually, I will do one simple thing. And do what I always do. Let's go ahead and set up a rally point over by the coastline. And we're gonna go raiding. Alright, we've got a bunch of raiders, and there's a lot of places that seem to be completely flush with cash still. 15 there, 15 there. 15 there, 3 there, which is not great, but we can go for the 15. 15 over here too, which I think is where I'm sending them. No, they're going here first. Do we have anybody who's a phenomenal raider? We'll put you in charge of this army. Yeah, I'll take care of the other army. Victory march with my men. All right, raiding is just about done. Gonna bring my boys back on home. We got some prisoners to shill off as well. 25 gold worth there, 50 there, and this woman is... Are you worth anything? You're a physician. But an impatient and cynical one, so... Yeet. Definitely the 50. And before we do anything else, I do want to quickly check our... What do you call it? I can never... The word escapes me. Legacy. I want to open the dynasty, the legacies. I want this, but it's this one right here. Practice kidnappers that I really, really want. And we're so far away from it. Legacy is hard to farm as far as I'm concerned. So we'll just yeet her off as well for some cash. And then once they come back, we'll be good. And we can also hold a decision, or rather we can create a kingdom. Yeah, we want to create a kingdom here, so we'll use the money. And now we have 3 kingdoms, which means we're one step closer to creating an empire. So we've got this, we only have 35 more. We only have 35, but at least having 3 kingdoms means we can go really kind of hunt down specifically for land. So let's let our army kind of come back and we'll just get ready to go back to war again. My spy master has come with grave news. It is my son and heir that is plotting against my concubine. Oh my god, the obnoxious fiend. My son. Also, the only one I think that's going to inherit anything. No, my daughter will inherit something. You better not give me any more children. I don't want any more kids. In fact, I should probably get rid of my concubine. I've been lucky that my concubine has not given me more. We gotta let you go. It's time to go. I can attempt to imprison. I'm just gonna dismiss you. Goodbye. And I can just invite her to court. Pay for her travel expenses. Actually, she'll just pay for herself. She's not my woman anymore. She can just come to court. All right, and somebody's willing to build me something. Also, there's a budding friendship between my wife and this man, which she's been having a lot of friendships lately, but the last one didn't end up going any particular way. We'll go this way. Okay, they became friends. I have enough trust in the wife. She wants to go to Africa. All right, go to Africa, my lady. Will you, let's recruit you. Let's have you convert. No, won't happen. Can I pay you money to convert, maybe? Here's 12 gold. Will you convert? All right, let's have you convert before we accept this decision. Okay, she converted. Sponsor, sponsor, off you go. Just had to make sure she wasn't going to do anything naughty and bad while she was gone. All my army is back. We have some good money. Raid loot is being delivered. Inspiration. I have received a missive from my adventurer who has been in the crisp lands of the taiga forests. I have spent some while surrounded by the finest company a journeywoman could ask for, a colony of beavers. With this courier, I send you a book of sketches of the structures they used to catch fish in the waters. Oh, to be a semi-aquatic rodent. I shall pore over this thoroughly. Gain 500 stewardship experience, which is nice. You'll become the owner of Palace of Beavers? Palaces of Beavers, which is construction time. Interesting. We've got, what an adorable animal. Freya should have this book. Stewardship is increased by 2. Is my wife, right? No, my daughter. She becomes the owner of the Palace of Beavers. Or, good work, I shall send funds to expand your travels. Artifact produced by Borix Baron's Adventure Inspiration might be of slightly higher quality. She gains 10 more opinion of me, which is not really a big deal. And you'll become the owner of the Palace of Beavers. All right, let's do this one, I guess. I think that means I can put it out there in my pedestals. Not yet. Maybe when she comes back with it, I guess. Okay, you men can go. A nice victory raid, and we might as well hold court. We got a couple choices here. The woman who approaches my throne is clearly a commoner. My lord, she begins her speech, I represent the local community of Hlomgarder. In the last few months, our cemetery has been plagued with the disappearance of bodies. Our court physician is stealing bodies. Always with our court physician stealing bodies. First of all, apparently because I'm ambitious, I'm like, yo, why didn't you take me? And he gets encouraged grave robbing. I don't know if I want the chieftain of Novgorod to have that. Though I gained 20 dread, which is hilarious. I don't want to get rid of my man. Whatever, why didn't you invite me, dude? A commotion arises from the back of my court. Before anyone can grab him, a man rushes up to your throne, halting before you, but offering no deference. One look in his eyes tells me all I need to know. Monster, you sent us to die, why do you go unpunished? From this man's ranting, I have discerned that he had somehow been involved in one of my wars. Who are you, you wandering evil atheist? You are unlanded in Novgorod. You're absolutely a lunatic, so, it'll gain me stress, but I gain prestige. I gain stress, but lose stress. Oh, it's a duel. Oh. 17 versus 23? Oh, man. I kind of want to do it. Somehow this gives me stress because I'm ambitious, probably because of loss of my life. But prestige, less stress, and I gain aspiring blade master. Let's do it. I've been overwhelmed by stress. We'll worry about that in a minute. Okay. We are in a fight with a man who's pretty good at fighting. Let's see. Better men have than you have died trying to break my guard. You focus entirely on fending him off. No risk of injury though. So my axe is better protector than any shield, parrying, countering, and guarding against Ormur's every move. Wherever he moves his axe, my axe is there waiting. Ormur is famed for his abilities with an axe, and he reminds me of this with a perfect flowing chain of quick slashes punctuated by the occasional terrifying, powerful cleave. My form is good, with only small errors, and his stance is formidable. I have yet to open up my opponent's guard at all, and see no way yet to claim victory. And yet, here we are. I can, because I am my martial skill is so good. Maggot, you think you can stand against me? You try intimidating him as though he were one of your soldiers. No risk of success, but low risk of injury, but I lose stress because I'm gregarious. But why does... Let's do it. I'm dead. Oh, God, I died. I was slain. I got a low chance of injury, and I still died. Although quite famous for his sharp intellect, he could not outsmart Hell. King Helgi ascends to the throne, a greedy man. He is unlikely to garner the favor of the peasantry of the realm. That's unfortunate. I gotta stay continuing as my current boy. The end is almost anticlimactic. There are no flourishes, no screams, no signs of any supernal come to collect me. Just blossoming pain, my own wet gurgling, and Ormur's dispassionate eyes watching me die. I was a warrior king, though, through and through, and that death feels right. He's a martial man. Oh, I love it already. We'll just go straight up more martial. And we'll obviously move over this way. For now, though, he's gotten a lot of the things that I like. So that's good. I imagine lots of people don't like me. Well, honestly, though. Let's go with our martial first. We will try our best to make sure everybody under us is happy. Even if it costs us... Wow, we lost all of our money. I forgot about that. For some reason, I thought he inherited it all. And our Chancellor... I have no spouse. Let's look at our kingdom. It didn't separate. Right? Yeah. Because I was the only one to inherit it. My wife is imprisoned by this man over here. Okay. I have too many domains, so let's swing down and start gifting a few. Anybody who is not going to hate me. That's kind of the goal right now. We're going to try and build some vassalage of anti-hate me, please. Here, we'll go over here too. Honestly, a child might not be the worst choice, though this man is quite well read. We still have all the things that we had before. We're still also pretty young at 32. The problem is going to be we need so much freaking prestige, and the early death is 100% a problem. I can imprison this man. I kind of prefer if he would just convert. Thank you. Reaper's due. My father, King Rurik of Goderic, has been killed in a courtroom duel with Ormur. Tragically, Rurik's killer, realizing the consequences of his actions or perhaps succumbing to the sickness of his mind and soul, did not outlive King Rurik of Gabadarchi by much. Before anyone could stop them, Ormur took up his blade and plunged it into their own heart. As I sit on my late father's throne, beholding the room where it happened, I wonder about the vicissitudes of fate that brought such calamity and the hidden cost of war which continues to reap its toll upon my land and people. So somebody who was involved in my war, whether he was a nameless soldier, challenged me to my duel. And being ambitious and a warrior king, I accepted, assuming I was going to be fine. Not only that, the start of the fight was all in my favor. And then he just got me off guard and I died. And before anybody could do anything to punish him, he took his own life. Insane. Insanity. Wow. Now, I need to look at myself. I'm not very diplomatic, which is a problem. I'm a legitimized bastard. Oof. Yeah, people don't like me. My dynasty in particular. A legitimized bastard taking the throne of what was his father's dream of an empire of Russia. Good Lord. This is gonna be a problem. So, your guest has 12 stewardship. I'll go ahead and bring her into court. Anybody in my court that can like me more would be very, very welcome. I wish I could just, I could divorce her. I don't know who... I don't know, man. She's inapetic. Oh, God. She's like... She's dying. She's starving to death. Oh, my God. Who is this woman? Girl, I gotta go, man. I'm sorry. You'll be unable to take her back as a concubine for a period. Yeah, maybe I'll take her back as a concubine at some point. And it's gonna hurt my piety, but... she's gotta go. I've got to get married to somebody who makes so much more sense in the long run. No Astaru folk? Oh, actually, right here, my courtier. 32, intelligent, brave, just, and wrathful. A little similar to my father. I'll take you. I'll take you. Queen Ingrid. Were you... Hang on. Okay, you have a bunch of siblings. Who's my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, blah, blah, blah. Your player heir and half-sister. Ah, I just married my stepmom. I knew she looked familiar, dude. Oh, no. I knew she looked familiar. Oh, that's all right. I knew she looked familiar. I'm like, wait a minute. Was this my stepmom? Hey, you know what? She's got good genes, dude. I'm fine with it. She made an amazing wife for my father, and I imagine she'll do something very similar for me. If only I could inherit the bank my dad had. All right, we've got factions. Oh, no. Oh, his military power is so much stronger than me. This man wants independence. I can't imprison him. Can't murder him, though it won't cause me stress. I wish I could revoke. Do I have a concubine I can give you? Like my courtier and rival? You gain 20 opinion of me, but he won't do it. I think we're about to have a bunch of really nasty wars. I mean, I have a decent military, but they're on rest right now. I do have holy orders that I can raise, so if they do decide to raise against me, we're gonna have a lot of fights here. This man wants what? Too weak to send an ultimatum. Too weak to send an ultimatum. Oh, is he? Wait, do these guys not have any power yet? Maybe I'm just worrying a little too much. Uh-oh. Till death do us part. Achievement unlocked. I'm getting a lot of side achievements here. Can challenge Chiefess to a duel. She's 4 and 10. What am I? 17 and 10? I'll take the gold off of you. She'll put a knight in her stead. But the money is so tempting. Let's do it. Alright, who'd she throw at me? Uh-oh. Alright, he's 20. I am 17. I'm not out of this, but this is dangerous. No risk of injury, low likelihood of success for the both of us. I don't know why I'm so talkative here. Hogni gains taunted, which stresses him out. My axe is better protector than my shield. He's very similar to his father. Form is good. His stance is formidable. And then this is what my father did. Risk of injury, no. But yet he killed me. Maybe he meant risk of injury means, hang on, am I misunderstanding this? Oh no. I'm gonna go ahead and do strike, parry, riposte. I leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving myself hard against his guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. He pulls back from every blow, letting me attack without getting another solid hit in. I can feel myself beginning to tire. My opponent is still holding off blows well, but he seems close to faltering. Now I kind of want to push, but I'm also getting tired here. Let's go ahead and push again. Show how deft I am with an axe. God, he's close to faltering again. Not quite there. We did it? Oh, shit! Okay, expertise and grace. He beat me, dodging my attacks squarely in the Hogneys and step blows. He sends me to the ground. I lose single combat due to Hogney due to sudden death. You grow closer to forming him, and because I'm arrogant, I'll lose 15 stress. All right. There was no justice. I'm overwhelmed by stress. We are at 2 levels of stress where I lost the trait wounded, thankfully. Mental, we're about to break. I gain rakish. Diplomacy goes down, intrigue goes up, stress loss down, and opinion of rockish characters goes up. Maybe a new bed or 3. Profligate. Monthly income goes down 10%. But I gain more prestige? Why wouldn't I take that? You gain glut of furniture. And I spend 75 prestige, or I hate this. Yeah, fine. I'm fine with that. You are in debt. It's a shame. It's true. I don't know what to tell you. We can rightfully imprison Cormy because he's a witch, and he has no idea that his dad was a witch. All right, people are starting to get a little bit angry here. Hey, our inspiration has been funded. That's right. My father's inspiration. She hates me now. Let's see. Before the time has come for me to depart upon my adventure, my king. My beneficiary bows as well as she can while weighted down by heavy bags. Before I leave, please tell me, is there anything specific you want me to keep an eye peeled for on my journey? I don't have that money, girl. I have no money. I want to possess something truly unique. Exotic skull, animal hide, trinket made from material you can't find, a tapestry. I trust your instincts. Bring me something great. Give me something truly unique. I'm being raided by my own chieftain, I think. So let's go kick his ass real quick. Let's not put me at the front of this army. Couple quick raids. We got 50 bucks simply from raiding somebody, which is nice. I don't know if I want to do any of this anymore. I kind of want to go back over to here so we can start getting our knights back up to prime peak effectiveness, ideally. My lord, a message from your adventurer, Borix, the servant says, handing me a scroll. My search has led me to the mountains of Wadi Amur. They are notoriously wolf-infested, but I have good reason to think that my goal is near. Expect my return soon, signed Borix, the scroll reads. She surely is ambitious to choose such a risky path. Borix's knowledge should be enough to keep her safe. I only hope she doesn't have to fight one. The prowess challenge for her. Or Borix is cautious, they'll take the long road around. I got to decide what one she's gonna do. We're gonna go with the riskier, but potentially plus progress one. We got a big army looking to come over here, it looks like. A bunch of raiders. Let's go and try and meet up with them. And in the meanwhile, I actually want to look at our court real quick. We could bump it up. I don't know if I want to. We'll go ahead and do it. Small lodgings. Oh, we also should check. All of our dudes are the same, right? If we want, do we have a better? Yeah, we do. High Almoner. And our Rex Scotti is also better. He's a better physician. Are you like... You're just a rational lackey. I'm going to replace you. Chieftain of the Horse, you're excellent at it. But somebody who's a little bit more excellent might... Yeah, you're our Chancellor though, huh? Maybe I can just... We'll just start to sway you a little bit. I don't know if I want you as my bodyguard. Let's be real. And again, I don't know if I have much of a choice. So we'll sway our bodyguard first. And we're gonna go ahead and kill these guys off. And yeah, I think these guys have some money that I want. Let's put our Master of the Hunt and Vassal at the very top of this one. He's just a better leader overall. We got a Royal Court event available. Why would you honor that churl Helgi with the position at court and not me? A commoner is mad? Get out of here. You're a freaking peasant. You're yelling at me for peasantry. Surety of supply. Part of commanding an army means making sure my soldiers have plenty of food and drink. We've had this before. We'll get accustomed to foraging for now. Kind of have to. So, I just learned something. My character's feeling really guilty for something. And then as I read on, he really needs to tell somebody. My vassal, champion, and friend, chieftain, engulfer, of the murder that I did. And as I go to look what murder happened, it seems my son killed my half-brother. The one that wasn't a legitimized bastard. The one that would have inherited more of the titles before him. Interesting. Well, we are him now, and it got him exactly where he wanted to, so good for me. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? We can blackmail this guy. But I think for now, we'll leave it unless we have to. The war is finally, or rather, we are finally out of debt. And we can start looking and thinking about the next moves on what exactly and who exactly we want to take over. Minsk is on my radar, definitely. They have an ally over here. But if we look at our armies, like as they are rebuilding, and they are slowly rebuilding, they're going to be impossible to really contend with, I think. We also have a couple of extras, special soldiers that we can pull. King Rurik's host, and will be inherited on succession, and Yormsker volunteers. And we of course have the holy orders, but they're currently out and about already. I receive a missive from my adventurer with words embellished so I can see her in the theater of my mind. We have been sailing up rivers around the winding hills. After a drought, the locals told us the river we traveled by dried up ahead of our vessel. Instead of giving up or turning back, we attempted the impossible. I commanded my crew to start building a track and pulley system, and we started dragging our boat across the land towards the next river. It sailed in a sea of grass and daisies. You can probably imagine what I did next. Artifact produced through the Borix Baron adventure is a higher quality, and I gain a bunch of prestige. Yeah, let's do it. We could raise a runestone. I think we're just going to save our money for now. What do we need? Development level and chiefdom of Novgorod is greater than or equal to 10. I need the chiefdom of Novgorod. Where is that? Well, I think it's time for war. We're going to hit these guys and these guys relatively quickly here. They're each going to be for duchies, and luckily we have... Oh no, we're still only illustrious? Oh, we're not illustrious yet? Oh, that's such a pain in the ass. And you've got big boy allies, which is fair. I can only start picking you apart. Ugh, that's so annoying. All right, we'll take the big one from you. And I'll take that one from you. War begins, and likely will end very quickly for these people, because even if I'm weak, we are still quite a contender of strength. My liege, my journey to Africa is underway, and I have joined a camel train traversing the width of the land. I send you a piece of jewelry for one of my fellow travelers granted me. A delicate necklace covered in ostrich shell beads. I suppose you haven't seen an ostrich. I'll give it to Queen Ingrid. Yeah, my stepmom. Actually, let's take it ourselves. And let's take a look at what we've got that we can equip if I haven't yet. I didn't even think about that. So we've got this Palace of Beavers, which gives us less construction time. An attraction opinion. People think I'm hot as hell. One war quickly wrapped up with just one more to go that I don't think these guys are going to do very well in. Though I appreciate their gumption, their gusto, their want to succeed. The unstoppable Alexander. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I came across Alexander the Great. We gain military engineer, but because we're stubborn, we gain stress, but its siege goes way down. I'd rather have Reaver, honestly. Reaver is so nice. We've got 4 prisoners. Somebody worth a chunk of change. Not worth it. I'll just kill this man. Mostly because these guys are of the incorrect religion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Chieftain Frode is copulated with his lover, Siju. Okay. Such things cannot be accepted outside of marriage. I have to imprison these people. Because I can't lose devotion like that. My vassal Chieftain Frode who has brought forward undeniable evidence that Siju was fathered by none other than him. I wonder, did Siju know of her true heritage, or is this as much news to her as me? Which will relation become a blessing or a curse? Okay. Congrats, you're a bastard. And I've got people in prison, so hopefully they can't fucking rise up against me in the process. And I'm losing a fight down here very badly. Why am I leading this fight? I thought I took my guy off. We're getting in there. 3-way fight time. I'm fine. You gotta go. You just need to be disbanded. The one where I'm running the army here. Strategical impasse. We'll use both, and that's the end of the war. With the end of the war, of course, 2 prisoners sit waiting to see if they're worth anything. I'll take the 34 and I'll kill you in the... No, I shouldn't have taken the 34. You're the other guy. I thought you were a war vassal. Shit. I want to cancel that. I didn't mean to do it. All right. Well... That's fine. We've got some guests here as well. Let's see. Let's invite some champions. Maybe not at 150. Illustrious is getting so close. Have the realm embrace local traditions. Convert yourself and all of your Norse vassals to the culture and faith of your capital. Okay. All right, let's see what this is about. Hang on. Let's get rid of some land. We just got 1 piece we need to dump. My lord, my beneficiary has announced her arrival in the court. Ooh, she got me Rurik Mail. More, wow, 8 prowess. Controlled territory, defender advantage 5. That's awesome. Oh, please just be wearing that. If you're not, now you are. I was hoping it would look cool on you, but oh well. All right. Isn't this shit a Staru? Okay, let's see what happens here. If we spend 300 and embrace local traditions, you gain embrace local traditions, which people like me. Adopt the Russian culture. Interesting. The Rurik dynasty gains settled dynasty for 80 years. Every close member sharing your culture adopts the Russian culture. Converts to... Okay, see, that's the problem. We'd have to switch. This man is the cultural head. So this is a different type of faith. Emphasize morality and conformity. Slavic paganism is blanket of the myriad of native faiths. I don't know. I don't know if this is super... It's like the popular opinion and Norse opinion is so important to me. It seems like we just unite everybody under one thing, and I kind of want to do it. Well, I don't know if this is going to fuck me or not, but I'm going to do it. Oh, the Yorms Vikings. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, I guess it's not that huge of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. We could raise a runestone. I just assume everybody's going to like me a lot more. Yeah, I don't know. That might have been a bad idea. Ah, God, I thought that was going to be something different. I mean, I guess I didn't think it was going to be different, but I thought my vassals were going to take it under as well. I am confused. I fucked it. I fucked it so hard. Oh, shit. Well, we will see. If maybe a faction rises demanding another swap. But now we're Novgorod. That's kind of cool, I guess. Ugh, God, man, that was absolutely rough.